Could Cardano ADA be on the verge of a massive, monstrous surge to the upside? Lots of people talking about ADA imminently getting to $3. We're going to break that down. I'd love to get your views and opinions, so do let me know in the comments below. And I'm going to make some bold claims in today's video. So let's get to it. Let's go. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. We've got Bitcoin back at 119,203.03, up 1.11% in the past 24 hours. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 1.97%, and it's sat at $3.95 trillion. Now, for anybody that's been a long-term viewer of this channel, I have been talking about this bull run, reaching a total market cap of about $10 trillion. That's my expectations, which means we've got a lot more fuel in the tank. And look, this is a very exciting part of the market. And I want to dig in and I want to make some bold claims, so stay tuned until the very end. But look, we are here to talk about Cardano. It's ranked 9th by market cap. It's at 88.5 cents. It's up 5.76% in the past 24 hours, up 17.66% in the last 7 days. And look, I am really excited about everything that's going on for Cardano, as you are well aware. But let's get into what is, the main talking points on social media across, the Twitter spaces, all that sort of stuff. And that is the fact that Cardano ADA's trading volume skyrockets with Binance at the helm with $1.3 billion worth of trading volume. So this is just really, really big. And look, a lot of people, and take this with a pinch of salt, would have, you believe, me believe, that this is a like a precursor to what's going to follow, and that is a move up to $1. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed in crypto. It's very risky to invest in cryptocurrencies or make any investments for that fact. So make sure you go away, you do your own research, make sure that you contact a financial advisor and all of that. I'm not a financial advisor, and these are really just price examples. So I just want to be really clear on that. But look, trading volume historically has been an indicator of what is to follow. So just something I wanted to get people a little bit excited about, but obviously nothing is guaranteed in crypto. Now, Cardano's Charles Hoskinson promises to share audit report by mid-August after the $600 million accusation. So this is a accusation that was made that Charles really doesn't, agree with. He's saying that, he's never, taken any ADA or money like this. And ultimately, he's asked a third party to do an audit, which, again, should bring credibility. And this is the sad reality of crypto right now. And I'll give you my views and takes on it. Like, I think that we've built one of the best crypto membership platforms in the world, right? And ultimately, I wake up, I open the laptop, I have a look, and there's just always people moaning, saying nonsense and just being really horrible. And ultimately, crypto has become a very toxic place. And I think it's sad. And I think this is, the reality of what Charles is going through. Charles Hoskinson says IOG's ADA audit will be public by mid-August. This was after IOG was accused of inappropriately acquiring a significant amount of Cardano ADA. Charles Hoskinson has also vowed to file a lawsuit against those spreading the accusations. So again, like, lawsuits are a really fascinating thing, right? Because you can become, part of a lawsuit, or, end up being, attacked with a lawsuit, and their goal could just be to just wipe you out and take all your money. So yeah, look, these things are never nice. Ultimately, it's become a very toxic place. And, I would like to see Charles not really take legal action. But again, it's one of those, like, I personally, clear your name. Ultimately, I would personally like to see the likes of Charles, IOG, handle this in a very adult way. Although when I say this, and great to get your views and opinions, you are dealing with children ultimately, and I think lawsuits and stuff like that, they're not going to resolve anything. I think the audit, is adequate enough, is my opinion. But I'm interested to get your views and opinions. I am also one of these people that is like consequences are something that have to happen, right? It's like when we go into our membership platform, I don't expect to see negativity and hatred towards us when the service is amazing, right? And a lot of the reason why this stuff happens, just like what's happening with Charles, is that and obviously these are completely different scenarios and on different different levels, massively different levels. I'm just trying to give an example from my perspective. There's no consequences for these people. So on the flip side, me saying, I think legal action is a bit extreme. Once you've cleared your name and you've proved that it's not true, then that should kind of be the end of it. But then on the flip side, I do kind of argue that there needs to be consequences as well. Whether that's legal action, I don't know. But there does need to be some sort of form of justice, I guess. Anyway, moving on, because a lot of people are not really that interested in false accusations and all of that. They're more interested in price, and I get that, right? I really do. And obviously, nothing is guaranteed in crypto, but crypto blazes ahead. $1 test imminent as bull's eye key Fibonacci levels. Cardano holds strong at 87 cent with bullish momentum building. The RSI signals caution, but momentum indicators support further gains. Fib levels at 0.846 and $1.14 are key for confirming the next moves. And obviously you've got your momentum is strong despite overbought signaling. So again, just really interesting. They talk about obviously the Fibonacci. I'm going to share this in our free Discord, link in the description of the video. I align with this analysis. Doesn't mean that it's going to actually happen. So take everything that we're saying with a pinch of salt. But I think $1 is imminent for Cardano. I think, sat here vindicated for the last 2 years, pretty much calling and forecasting this market impeccably. We have been saying for, well over 6 months, up until Fed pivot, then a crash. And ultimately, we're sat here and we've got Bitcoin recently hitting a new all-time high. It vindicates everything that we've been saying and all the forecasting that we've done. And, it demonstrates this because it's all recorded. It's all there under the membership platform. And you can see this all for yourself. So, look, I'm really excited. Again, take what I say with a pinch of salt. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not encouraging people to just go ape into any, crypto investments. You have to go away. You have to do your own research. It's so important. Cardano price prediction. Cardano ADA could see $2, but this undervalued altcoin is where whales are truly betting on, which indicates to me that this is a paid article. But again, people talking about $1, $1.14, $2. If we go back and we have a look at history, it would indicate that these are all feasible and possible because we've seen Cardano ADA above $3 in the past. And I kind of look at this in one regards that the Cardano ecosystem is stronger than it was when it was at $3 plus. The tech is better than what it was when it was at that previous all-time high. So look, there's no reason why it can't do $2 is the point that I'm trying to poorly articulate to you in today's video. And it could go even higher. Maybe, we see a new all-time high for Cardano ADA. I believe that that's going to happen. Do you believe that? Let me know in the comments below. Can Cardano ADA price reach $3? That's the next article we've got here. Cardano green lit for 216% rally to happen. And again, just really interesting. Again, people talking about the moves to the upside. Now, look, the bold claim that I'm going to make in this video, and it's just based on my opinion, so take it, like I say, with a pinch of salt. Go see whether you resonate after doing your own research or not, or, you know, contact your own financial advisor. But I'm going to make a bold claim now. My bold claim is the alt season is actually underway now, right? We're going to start to see alts really move positively. We'll see whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, but people are now going to be looking at, you know, Bitcoin thinking $120,000. Maybe I'll go into Ethereum. Maybe I'll go into Solana. Maybe I'll go into Cardano, ADA. And I think that is what we're going to start to see. We're going to start to see more positive news about, you know, the potential gains that can be made all over, you know, your mainstream media when it comes to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And I think that that is going to start us seeing people return to the crypto space, looking to make investments. And ultimately, these people are the ones that, in my opinion, are going to get hurt the most. Let me know if you agree, disagree with that. I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. Now, the final thing, Emergo opens registration for a new Cardano card, a smarter way to spend cryptocurrency. So for me, these are really cool. I think any card that you can spend your crypto is going to be very valuable to have. I've mentioned numerous times that one of the biggest risks in cryptocurrency is not necessarily the big risk that everyone thinks about, which is, you know, rug pulls, hackers. For me, it's actually the, you know, the traditional banking sector, because you can make a lot of money. You could, you know, trade impeccably, and then you could go to off-ramp your crypto and the bank freezes your account, and then you've got no access to that money. So for me, this is a huge risk. For me, you know, being somebody that was debanked by Santander in the UK, I am somebody now that is very, very cautious about my off-ramping. So if you want to find out more about, you know, best practices when it comes to off-ramping and, you know, keeping yourself safe, do check out the Cheeky Crypto educational channel, because we've got lots of videos and more videos to come on all the potential risks and how you can best safeguard yourself. So I'm a big fan of these cards. I think they're, you know, invaluable. I encourage people to not necessarily, you know, go get this particular card, but genuinely, because this isn't like a paid endorsement or anything, any crypto card is valuable to have, in my opinion, if you're an investor in crypto. Obviously not any sort of form of advice here. It's just my opinion, just like everything else that I've said in this video. Treat it purely as, you know, entertainment and educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything that we've covered, and I will catch you in next week's video.